Blunder's Mouth Theatre presents Baked Off, Live, Laugh, Loaves, Episode 5. We catch up with Duncan in Edinburgh, off to enjoy a brisk walk at the seaside with his pal Malcy from uni days, while over in Brisbane, in Australia, Margot tries to convince her doctor and old friend Arthur that something fishy is going on in his practice. In Liverpool, in England, Julianna seems to be gaining in confidence where her bread making is concerned, while Caroline is apparently delighted with everyone in the Zoom class's progress. Enjoy.
Let's face it, the weather's pretty awful. I doubt the plane will get off the ground today. How about we head over to Portobello for a walk in the breeze and a pint? I could do with some of that fresh air.
Plenty of that in Portobello, that's for sure. You gonna bring a picnic again? I can pick up a few cans, wear the whistle, then hit the pub.
That works for me. I've got a fresh loaf just out of the oven. Are you thinking of driving over?
Oh yeah, can't be doing with buses if I can help it. Pick you up in about an hour, okay?
Alright, great. See ya. Margot? Margot?
Dr. Brownlow, what is it? Are you looking for Margot?
Yes, sorry to bother you. She phoned me and asked me to come over, and now she's not answering.
That's because I'm not there, Arthur.
Oh, well, for goodness sake, why didn't you tell me you were going out?
Because next door to Edie's doesn't count as going out. We're just having a cuppa on the veranda. Would you like to join us?
Oh, yes. All right. How do I...
Through the gate.
Yeah.
Of course I'm all right. What made you think I wasn't?
You sounded quite distressed.
Did I?
You did.
That's because I was worried about you, not me. I'm fine.
And why are you worried about me? I'm fine.
No, you're not.
I'm so.
No, you're not. All right, children, settle down. Goodness me.
Well, she started it.
Me? You're the one.
I'm perfectly fine. I've no idea why you suddenly decided I'm not.
Of course you don't have any idea. You haven't been paying attention.
What are you on about, woman?
Hey, that's enough. Somebody has a problem, and you need to figure out who it is. It's him.
Margot will not take my advice.
I do so. What am I doing that's going against your advice?
Oh, all this talk about skydiving.
Skydiving? All I said was that it sounded like a lot of fun. And what brought this on? Oh, it was one of those people on the cookery course, you know, that crazy online one, I'm running for Caroline. Yes, and? Well, he goes skydiving regularly, and I just happened to mention it to Arthur, and I said it sounded like a lot of fun. Which doesn't necessarily mean that you're about to take it up. Well, I might have implied, just vaguely.
She said she wouldn't mind having a go. And I said, absolutely not. Not under any circumstance.
And I said, says who? And he goes all patronising and, I am your medical advisor.
Patronising?
Yes, treating me like a child.
Oh, if the cap fits.
All right, I can see where the problem is here. But, Margot, what is the problem that you think Arthur has? If you don't mind my asking, Arthur. Is it personal?
Well, not where Margot's concerned. She seems to have got it into her head that my business is under threat. My own practice. That I set up myself. That I've been running very successfully for the past 20-odd years.
But you're not running it now. Wily Coyote Billy Askew is running it into the ground. And you're too stubborn, too stuck in your own little fantasy world to see it. It's bleeding obvious to anyone with half a brain. Isn't it, Edie?
Really? Are you implying that Edie has half a brain?
Oh, very funny. Of course not. You've seen it, haven't you, down at the surgery? How Billy is diverting all the patients to himself and Ramen away from Arthur. Well, I did wonder. You see?
What? What exactly did you see?
Well, I was there last Thursday to pick up my prescription. And these two people came in, one at a time, both asking for you, and both times Hilary said you weren't in, and she sent them to William. But you were in. You arrived just before me.
Oh.
And I told you that is precisely what she tried to do with me. And William, i.e. Billy, telling me he is the senior partner.
He what?
Arthur, I told you this. I told you this when it happened. Is it your memory? Maybe bold Billy has a point.
No, it's not my memory. I just thought you were exaggerating and being overly protective of me. I never thought it was actually...
True. No, you didn't. But it is. So what are you going to do about it, eh?
I don't know. Well, I have to think
And
about
I'll have to think about the skydiving. Oh, no.
Don't you dare!
So who's going to stop me?
I
Me?
will.
I will. Right. You and whose army?
So I says, who is the one with the qualifications in this room? And he says, what do you mean? And I says, who has the degree in computer science? Not to mention 6 years experience working in this IT department. Is it you or is it me?
That's a bit boldy, isn't it? Talking to the boss like that. How'd he take it?
He says, oh, you're right. Sorry, mate. I guess you probably know more about this stuff than I do.
Well, that's okay then.
Aye. And then he says, but this guy in the email, he says you just click on the link and it takes you right to the instructions.
And what did he say to that?
Click on the link in the email. Are you kidding me? I says, no you didn't. He says, what do you mean? I says, no, you didn't. You didn't click on a link in an email that some random guy sent you that you met on YouTube. You just didn't do that.
And what did he say to that?
He says, why not? Why don't I click on the link in the email? What's wrong with that? Isn't that what they're for? Links are supposed to make it easier for us to do stuff. To find stuff, aren't they? Oh, give me strength.
Hey mate, what's the road?
Oh, sorry. But sheesh, it makes me so mad. Guy in his position, in charge of the IT department, doesn't even know better than to click on a link in a random email. If I hadn't caught him at it, we'd probably have the whole department locked into some ransomware scam. And no way out of that, because the firm does not have a lot of money sitting around with nothing better to do than pay scammers.
Of course not. So did he get the message?
He did. After I took him out for a beer, or 5, and banged his head against a few walls on the way.
Metaphorically speaking, I'm thinking.
Oh, sure. No actual violence. Although I was sorely tempted. I'd been out of a job in no time. Why do they put these idiots in positions of power? That's what I want to know. He was running the print room before, and they promoted him to head of IT.
It's pretty common. Promote people to get rid of them. Sad fact, but true. But do you think he's listening to you?
I don't know. I hope so. He's not a bad bloke. Just doesn't seem very clued up. Oh, here we are. Ah, and there's Heather.
Heather? What's she doing here?
Asked her. You don't mind, do you?
Oh, not at all. Hi Heather.
Oh, hi there. Good to see you. You okay? You don't mind me tagging along, do you?
No, not at all. Lovely to see you. You well?
I'm always well, Duncan. You know that. Nothing bugs me. Well, nothing much.
Shall we head north or south?
I'm going this way.
Well, that decides
Malcy
it.
says you brought sandwiches. I'm fair starving.
Yeah, he's quite the baker, you know. Have you tried his sourdough bread?
No, I've not had the pleasure, but I'm keen to sample it. I'm sure he's very good at it. He's so good at everything he touches, aren't you, Duncan?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
No, because you wouldn't. You're much too modest. Not like Malcy.
Me? I'm the most modest person I know. Did you think I was boasting last night? I wouldn't do that.
Oh, not at all, darling. I was joking.
Oh. I knew that.
Oh, sorry, I need to take this.
That's alright. We'll wait here.
Wait here in this wind? No way. I need to keep moving. And you're cold.
Okay, thanks.
No, you two keep going. I'll catch you up, eh?
Come on, Malcy.
All right. Maybe see you on the way back, eh?
Sure. Hello, Julianna. You okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Are you okay? I mean, is this, do you have time just now?
Absolutely. You've rescued me.
What from?
Well, my new old best friend for uni and my cougar landlady. They seem to have paired up, and I've been dragged along to play gooseberry on a walk in the freezing wind of the North Sea.
Oh, poor you. But why?
I've absolutely no idea. They certainly don't need a chaperone. I think Malcy just thought I needed some company, so he dragged me out of the house.
And do you?
Do I what?
Need company? Need to be dragged out of the house?
Not really. We planned to go skydiving today. The weather's pretty bad, and I thought, well, to be fair, I was the only one who foolishly assumed that Malcy needed company, so I suggested a walk. But I had no idea I was bringing Heather along.
So, what would you have been doing otherwise?
Probably bacon.
Really? What? More sourdough bread?
No, I've got plenty. Baked a couple of loaves yesterday, froze one.
Sounds as though you've graduated already. After 4 weeks. Well done. So, what's
I
next?
thought I'd try something else. Maybe bagels? You ever made them?
I have not. Are they harder than sourdough?
Probably easier. Just, well, a few extra steps.
Well, good luck with that.
How about you? How do you get on with your sourdough homework?
Nah, it's okay.
Is it getting in?
Oh, yes. No worries there.
Well then, I'd say we're pretty much graduated. With honours.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Jules, you need to get over this habit of doing yourself down. You're doing really, really well. I'm impressed. Both of us, to be honest.
So can we agree that we've maybe graduated from first grade?
I can live with that.
Do you think we should maybe slip up a bit? Let the others catch up to us? Oh, God, that sounds so arrogant.
Oh, no, it does not. It actually sounds very compassionate. I'm tempted. But then we don't know where Margot might take us, even further, if we just stay honest.
Good point. I was only half joking.
Good. So how's the family? Sammy okay?
He's okay. Had a bit of a cold this week, but he's coping. Eddie has it now, though, and he's not coping well. Man flu. Oh, am I allowed to say that? Do you find that offensive?
No, I know exactly what you mean. I get it myself. Definitely man flu, never the common cold. And, your sister, Angelica, is it? How is she?
Oh, that's kind of you to ask. She's okay, but I do worry about her.
Why so?
Oh, because she seems to be stuck in a rut with this job at Tesco's. She could have auditioned for a touring production of Hello Dolly last week, but she wouldn't even try for it. Reckons she's out of practice, wouldn't be good enough.
Is there any possibility that not being good enough runs in the family?
Oh, it's a definite maybe from me. I'll have to pass that on to her.
Mum!
Oops.
Mummy!
There you go. Enjoy your walk.
Will do. Take care. See you tomorrow.
It's lovely to see you.
Hello.
Hello. It's just marvellous to see how well you are all doing. Isn't it, Margot?
Oh, yes, Caro, very impressive. Pretty talented bunch you've got here.
Especially Duncan. Isn't he just marvellous? His loaves look so professional, don't they?
He should be a real baker, shouldn't he? In a bakery shop like Greg's, maybe.
Oh, I don't think so. Not like Greg's. I think he's much better than Greg's, don't you, Margot?
Well,
Or perhaps you don't remember Greg's, do you, Margot? It's like a...
Oh, it's like a chain selling bread and stuff. Pastries.
Vegan sausage rolls.
No.
Or maybe it's a franchise. Don't they have them in Australia,
I
Margot?
know what a Greg's Bakery is, thank you. And I think I agree with Caroline.
That makes a change.
I think Duncan's baking is probably better than what you'll get in the average high street bakery store. You all are. But that's because you're making them one, maybe two at a time, not in bulk, not using heavy machinery to mix them. It's just like most cookery. Homemade is usually better quality, better ingredients, more love invested in them than shop bought.
But what about the specialist bakeries, Margot? Where the baker makes everything on site, sells straight to the public?
Ah, now that's a different kettle of fish. They are a very mixed bag, but you can strike it lucky. There are some truly excellent local bakers out there if you know where to look.
I know one here in Merseyside. Lovely stuff. It's a cafe, really, but the chef makes all of his own bread. Absolutely gorgeous. I got chatting with the chef at one time, and he said I should give it a go myself. That's why I joined the course.
Is that your mate Corey?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I forgot I mentioned him already.
So what's the cafe called, in case I'm ever passing through Liverpool?
Nickel City Kitchen, and it's in New Brighton.
Yeah, no way. That's not in Liverpool. It's on the Wirral.
True, Freddie. But we're allowed to cross the river, you know.
If you dare to go over to the dark side.
Isn't it odd how most cities divided by a river have this enmity?
Oh, it's not the city on both sides of the river, Margot. No way. Liverpool is north of the River Mersey. When you cross over it, it's another country called the Wirral.
Is that true, Julianna?
Spot on, Margot. He's right. It is another place. But there is no border control. We are allowed to cross over without even a passport. And I shall continue to do so. In fact, I think I'll take Sammy over at the weekend. Check and see if my bread tastes anything like Corey's.
Who's Corey? What are we talking about now? I'm so confused.
Oh, Corey is the chef at the Nickel City Kitchen Cafe.
Sorry, Caro. Let's get back to sourdough bakeries.
There are a few sourdough bakeries here in Edinburgh, but none around here where I live.
Well, there you are, Duncan. Set one up yourself.
Yeah, I don't think so, Freddie. I'm not ready for that just yet.
Yet? You mean you are thinking of it?
I thought you already had a job, Duncan. Don't you make games and stuff? That's a pretty cool job, I would have thought. My boyfriend says it's the best job in the world, if you can get it.
Freddie!
Oh, it's okay, thanks, Rosemary. But I don't want to do it forever.
Now that's interesting.
I've got a lot to learn before I start thinking I could do this for a living.
But you are thinking of it, Duncan? Are you really interested in giving it a go as a baker?
I was kidding.
We know that, Freddie. But sometimes the best ideas are spoken first in jest. And I think it's a great idea. You're really enjoying this, aren't you, Duncan?
Yes. But you need more than just enjoying yourself, don't you, Margot? You need skill. Real skill. And it would have to be more than just sourdough bread, wouldn't it?
No, not necessarily. You could start off with a pop-up stall, maybe in a local market, sell different sizes, shapes of loaves and a few buns, rolls, things like that.
Really? I hadn't thought of that.
And you'd need a proper setup with the equipment. I think the health and safety people have lots of rules and regulations.
Yeah, I've started looking into that. A bit daunting, to be honest.
But it would be absolutely marvellous, Duncan. Just imagine one of my students becoming a professional baker.
Your student?
Yes, of course it would, Caro. Absolutely marvellous. Maybe not just the one either. I think everybody's doing really well.
Except me.
Oh, that's not true, Rosemary. Your loaf this week is quite acceptable. It is a sourdough loaf. It looks good. I bet it smells good, and I know it'll taste good.
You just have to stop Mr. Naysayer from throwing it in the bin before you can cut yourself a slice.
Mr. Who?
Doctor
Who?
No, Doctor Who is one of the good guys.
Who?
Doctor Who?
Who is a doctor?
Yes, he certainly is.
Who is?
All right, children, that's enough of that. Caroline, you know perfectly well who Doctor Who is.
I have no idea who you're talking about. This is all nonsense to me. I know who Freddie is referring to, and it's very rude of him. I'm sure Rosemary is highly offended.
Me? Who said anything about me?
No one did, Rosemary. Let's change the subject, please. I need to set you a challenge for next week. Now then, I want you to bake a wholemeal loaf this time. You need to replace about 50 grams or 2 ounces of your strong white flour with some kind of wholemeal or wheat meal or even rye flour, or a combination of the both. Mix it through your white flour with a whisk and then carry on with the rest of your process as usual. But be prepared to add a tablespoon or so extra of your warm water if you think it's too dry when you first mix everything together. You are aiming for the same texture as usual.
Can't you give us exact measurements, please, Margot? It's so much easier when you do that.
I know it is, but you'll never learn to judge it for yourself unless you have to figure it out for yourself, with your actual hands. I'm not here to make it easy for you. I'm here to help you to do it well.
Oh dear.
It's only flour and water, folks, remember that. You're not spending a lot of money on it, so be prepared to fail and fail again. Fail better. I'm sure somebody much wiser than I has already spoken those words.
Beckett.
Oh.
Well, it's definitely not Doctor Who.
But it could have been.
That was episode 5 in this limited season programme, or limited series if you like. Only 3 more episodes to go. You heard Christopher McDougall as Duncan, Andrew Durning as Malcy, Wendy Lapp as Heather and Rosemary, Erika Sanderson as Julianna, Flloyd Kennedy as Edie and Margot, Rob Pensalfini as Dr. Arthur Brownlow, Andrea Richardson as Caroline, and Roy R. Carruthers as Freddie. The music is arranged and composed and performed by John T. La Barbera. Please take a moment to drop a review and or a rating in your podcasting app or at the website bakedoffpodcast.com/reviews. You can also donate towards our production costs at buymeacoffee.com/bakedoffpodcast. Huge thanks to all of our subscribers, followers and supporters, and to the Fable and Folly Network. If you subscribe to Fable and Folly Plus, you can hear all of these and many other fabulous fiction podcasts completely ad-free. Thanks for listening. Stay safe.